What's up everyone, and welcome back to the MMA field. Today let's get started with Daniel Cormier has given his thoughts on Khabib Nurmagomedov possibly coming out of retirement to fight Charles Oliveira. The Eagle retired following his win over Justin in October 2020 despite his retirement. The UFC did its best to try and lure him back into fighting, however, the attempts all failed, and Nurmagomedov vacated the lightweight title in 2021 despite that. Many fans still hope for his possible return. To date, no fights have sparked much interest in Nurmagomedov. However, Daniel Cormier has an idea of what might be able to do it. The former dual-weight champion discussed a possible return on the DC and RC podcast. Daniel Cormier speculated that it's possible that Khabib Nurmagomedov could return under the right circumstance. That right scenario is if Charles Oliveira defeated his friend Islam Makhachev for the UFC lightweight title. The two contenders are rumored to clash later this year. When you lose a dominant champion like Khabib Nurmagomedov, sure, he didn't all the title defenses, but when a guy leaves the weight and leaves the belt behind, and then a guy comes behind like Charles Oliveira, and he starts to dominate the class like he has, you start to question. Man, it would nice to see him fight Khabib, right? Many people have said that. It would be nice to know. Daniel Cormier continued, what better way to draw him back in than to have Oliveira beat his friend, training partner? It's another way to try and draw him in because Dana has thrown so much money at Khabib to try and get him back, and that hasn't been enough. But what if defending his friend's honor is enough if Islam doesn't get the job done? I just think there's a lot of reasons to make this Charles Oliveira against Islam Makhachev fight.
When you lose a dominant champ like Khabib Nurmagomedov, sure, he didn't have all the title defenses, but when a guy leaves the weight and he leaves the belt behind, and then a guy comes behind it like Charles Oliveira, and he starts to win and dominate the class like he has, you start to question, man, it'll be nice to see him fight Khabib, right? Yeah. Boy, it'll be nice. Yeah. Many people have said that. It'd be nice to know. It'd be nice to know. What better way to try to draw him back in than by having Oliveira beat his friend, training partner, and longtime, you know what I'm saying? Like, so once again, I'm a bit messy. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's another way to try to draw him in because obviously the money, Dana's throwing so much money at Khabib to try to get him back. That hasn't been enough. But what if defending his friend's honor is enough if Islam doesn't get the job done?
Here is Khabib respond to Daniel Cormier comment about Charles Oliveira could lure him in out of retirement if he beats Islam Makhachev.
You know, it's like DC like play game always. This guy always play game. Even in MMA he play game. Now he finish, he play golf. We call it game. You know, now he play game with me. You know, everywhere, all the time. And you know, it's like, of course, it's for fans. It's like. For fans, it's very interesting, you know, it's gonna be like crazy drama, but I don't know how I'm gonna feel if someone beat Islam, you know, because this is emotional moment, you know, because all his life since beginning, like when we was kids, when we beginning like amateur career with my father, then we moved to professional. We're doing these things together like more than 20 years, and you know, and in MMA and professional and amateur, and he competed in a lot of sport like grappling, pancration, combat sambo, like MMA, amateur, professional, like more than like 20 years. I don't see many people beat Islam.
Second story for today. Khabib Nurmagomedov says he recently texted Dana White to argue in favor of a lightweight title shot for his longtime friend and teammate Islam Makhachev, and apparently White left the retired legend on read. Honestly, this is first time since we started talking to each other that he don't respond to me, a laughing Nurmagomedov told ESPN on Wednesday. I send him message saying, no way someone else can fight for the title, Islam has to be there, he don't respond, I think he busy, maybe, it's okay, everybody make mistake, he's going to come back stronger.
I think a lot of people agree with you. The one guy you need to get to agree with you is Dana White, right? And I mean, did you take that upon yourself? I know you have a great relationship with Dana, and you put it out there on Twitter what your opinion was. Would you ever call him up and say, hey, you know, what's going on? Where is this fight?
Honestly, this is first time since when we like talk each other, he don't respond me.
Really?
Send a message. Hey, you don't like no way. Other guy have to fight for the title.
Oh.
Like Islam have to be there. Like I sent something like similar message for him, but he don't respond. I think he was busy maybe.
Wow. Wow.
He don't
First time
respond.
ever.
This first time. But it's okay. Everybody make mistake. He's gonna come back stronger.